Have you ever had one of those days or one of those nights where, for reasons you're not really sure of, or for reasons you're perfectly aware of, you just feel so full of peace, so calm, yet so content that you just feel like sitting back, relaxing, and just, pouring your heart out into a random video, kind of like what I'm doing now. Yeah. I don't really know why I feel this soothed, this content and calm and peaceful. I can assure you it's got nothing to do with weed or alcohol or anything like that. No, it's possibly from the exercise I got walking my dog on the nature path today. Or maybe I'm just having one of those days where I am nice and calm and peaceful for no apparent reason. But one thing I do know, if you ever want to feel peaceful like this, something that would definitely work is some good, long, heart-pumping exercise. I know that every time I come home after taking a long walk down the road near my neighborhood while lifting my 6-pound weights, all that heart-pumping exercise, every time I finish it and I come home, I always feel so satisfied, so calm. I admit I also feel proud that I did it. But the real drop that you feel, the calm and the rest after such exercise, really gives a feeling of euphoria. Definitely makes you want to lie down in bed and just feel your rapidly beating heart and enjoy the feeling of it slowly slowing down to a much more calm and relaxing speed. Yeah, sometimes I also feel that way after those little metal dancing videos of mine. The thing is, that really intense yet so much fun, active performance of an exercise is not only a lot of fun, but it really beats the hell out of your anxiety. Yeah. For all of you metalheads out there who are often feeling frustrated, angry, depressed, or anxious, I recommend checking out one of my solo mosh pit videos and try and see if you could do something similar to that yourself. As long as you're careful not to get yourself hurt in those wild spazzing dance moves, I guarantee after such a harsh workout, your emotions will probably be a lot more calm. Yeah. getting into working out is definitely something that I consider an accomplishment. I've upgraded to 6-pound weights and I'm so glad that I did. I'm getting there, but I wouldn't say it's all that impressive. But I'm still working on it. I don't exactly want to be a string bean anymore. But getting back to peace and tranquility. There are many different ways that people can find peace and tranquility and leave them in a state that they would highly enjoy, to the point where they could just sit back, relax, close their eyes, and just let their minds wander. I have to admit, I am grateful for this calm state I'm in right now. I mean, I admit, some good things have happened recently. Both my first COVID vaccine that I got, despite some setbacks I had, plus, well, of course I got my first book published, which can now be found on Amazon. Dragonman, the Sky Blue Warrior. Yes. Oh, it'd be so nice if so many people would check that out. Especially my friends. Even some of my old friends that I'm no longer in contact with. There were some people in college that really made an impact on me. It makes me really sad that I parted ways with them, because they really were so cool and so kind to me, and were just so much like, I don't know, so much like how, I don't know, they're just unforgettable to me for some reason. Those old friends from college back at the lounge. You know, sometimes I wonder that if those friends that parted ways with me so long ago would see me face to face now, would spend time with me the way we used to, like with the Dungeons and Dragons get together, or even just hanging out at the Kenlands for a nice walk while we chatter on about whatever we're interested in. I wonder if they would notice that I've changed after all these years. Even my friends from the University of Shady Grove have said that I've changed since the first time we met. And that wasn't nearly as long ago as Montgomery College. I guess people really do grow a lot between the ages of 18 and 24. Being that I'm 26 now, and going to be 27 in a month, sometimes I wonder, have I finished changing? Am I finally fully grown? Have I finally reached the peak of my true self? That's something to consider Wow. I really truly do feel proud of myself for how far I've come in life. Earning my bachelor's degree, finding a true passion in 3D animation, writing books, and essentially creating an entire universe that I've named Paranova. I keep wondering if someday my books, my stories, my characters, my universe would catch people's eyes to such an extent that perhaps even some in 3D animation would consider assisting me in going so far as to turning my written stories into animated series that you'd be able to find on Netflix or HBO. Boy, wouldn't that be a dream? Then there will probably be a lot of people who'd want to make fan art of my characters. That's one of my absolute biggest dreams, that people would love my characters so much that they'd make fan art of them. But yeah, from the years I've been in college up to my graduation to where I am today, even the library hiatus, which started in March 2020 and now has taken a turn for what seems like the worst at this point, I'm still remaining hopeful that someday I will reach the ideal place and stability of a life with work and enjoyment in perfect balance. Working part-time at a library would be perfect, because then I'd have plenty of time to work on my universe. Yes, that's something that I and my family is hoping for. Not only would it be a great way to actually earn money, but it'll help me be able to meet new people, which honestly I could really use right now. All this time of COVID has not been easy. Sure, I've been keeping myself busy with my books, my animations, my universe, everything, but it's not like my work can cure me of a desire for companionship. Yes. As great as my universe is, it still feels lonely to have nobody to share it with, or rather show it to. Yes, that would be nice. Especially since I'm doing this whole thing completely on my own. Which, honestly, is something I think I'd be able to handle. Besides, I wouldn't want anyone interfering with my decisions for what I decide for my characters, my worlds, and my stories. My universe is mine alone. Yes. And of course, I want people to love it. Love the worlds, the stories, the characters. But they always have to remember that they belong to me. Look at this. I've been doing this, drunk on peace, chattering for 15.5 minutes now. I think I should just leave it at this. I've got other things to do other than just yammer around at the camera, but I have to admit, it is a lot of fun to do.